like the kind of the Wi-Fi year of 2020, Noxumbra was a name that was always up there, always doing fantastically, and with a character not rarely seen all that often, to be honest, with Richter.
Yeah, very true. I actually played really, I think since the beginning of Ultimate. I don't know about SDinart though, so that's gonna be quite a discovery. But now Richter against Inkling, sorry. I was like Splatoon character. What is his name?
What are they?
I'm wondering how that's gonna play out, because like it's got a lot of good mobility. Maybe we'll use all of the dead angle that unfortunately Richter have. So we'll see. But definitely Noxumbra is a name to be afraid of.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a really interesting matchup, as you were kind of sort of saying, Fausto, because obviously Inkling, a really fast character, a character that is able to chain its moves together so easily against and facing off against a character like Richter, whose entire game is just about just keeping you away with those projectiles, and then when they're sort of getting close with like the sort of projectiles and everything like that, that's when you strike the hardest. But it's going to be interesting to see how Noxumbra actually deals with someone who is so quick and mobile. And I mean, you could only see here how well he is doing it. It's like taking a stock just like that, barely a minute in.
Yeah, it's so hard for SDinart to just like get in actually. Like you can tell, he was just below 40%, so he barely found any opening actually. He did a really great job, because like actually making the keep away game basically with Richter is not that easy with a character as mobile as Inkling, because you're slow, you're damn slow, you know. But look at that, got the ledge trap, got all the control, and now good luck to get back on stage.
That's the thing, like when that Richter gets on the, gets in a position where you could just ledge pressure like he was doing there, it is absolutely so difficult to get past. Like here, SDinart is just desperately trying to get back to the stage, back to that center stage, reset to a neutral position, but Noxumbra is not gonna let it happen.
Yeah, SDinart struggle a lot with the holy water on the edge. Actually, you can tell. Like, I mean, it's a good tool. It's a very strong really tool. Good. But you can tell, like, he's really struggling and do not have any kind of answer. Maybe waiting on the edge, maybe trying to roll to do something else, maybe jumping, you know, allowing to get hit from a simple hit, then falling down, taking the edge again. I don't know, but he needs to find a solution. But right now, got the up throw, finally got the up air and got the kill.
Yeah, the good old bread and butter there from SDinart, finally taking that stock, getting something going here, because it's still a bit of a mountain to climb here as Noxumbra is looking to take away this final stock. We're getting to see a bit of gas from SDinart though. I love the, just weaving past the cross there just to get in. I mean, this is what you got to do against a character like Richter. You got to find your opening, get in, and that's where you got to strike the hardest. And a character like Inkling can certainly do that if given the position to do so.
Yeah, very true, very true. But Noxumbra is very good at going in, going out. Like his movements are really good. Also his down tilt to go away using that high mobility tool to just like flee away of his opponent is really smart. I'm completely impressed by Noxumbra playstyle, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, like, even then, obviously, like, the fact that, like, throwing out the cross, I mean, it's just such a good projectile, because obviously it comes back to you. So, like, there we saw the grab from SDinart, and of course, just being interrupted by the cross instead. It's so useful, and it's exactly why Noxumbra is just throwing it out there constantly, because if nothing else, it's a tool to interrupt.
Yeah, very true, very true. And I feel like, unfortunately, because of that, he's struggling to know where Noxumbra is going, and I feel like he's focusing a bit too much on where. Oh, okay,
wow,
bad guy, unfortunately, on the axe. Didn't think it would kill, but it did. Yeah, I feel like SDinart do not focus enough on where the Richter will be, but only where he is now, and is falling down because of it. Because, like, as we said, Noxumbra like made some jump away, some jump in with the fair with the bear, you know, to just like bait a bit of his opponent. Yeah. It's not using too much of the platform because you can angle the forward of the bear also. But I feel like he's struggling at knowing where it's gonna be. So it's just like, okay, he's here now, I'm attacking this point, but Noxumbra take that extra distance, take the advantage, and so on and so on.
Exactly, yeah. We'll have to see what kind of changes SDinart can make here as we do dive into Game 2 very shortly. Obviously, not going to be any swap of characters. We're going to see a bit of a character skin swap, because sometimes you just need a little bit of just a momentum shift. Swapping skins, I can do that.
Sometimes it helps, sometimes it helps.
It's a mental refresher.
Yeah, exactly. A new game, a new match. All right, let's go. And now on the shorter stage, also ready to apply a bit more pressure, but with a character with such a big range as Richter, the thing is, on a shorter stage, he takes more space also. all of his moves took way more space, way more room than it did on a larger stage, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, the biggest stage here is going to be just so, you know, kind of, I think almost like potentially useful for Noxumbra here. It's an interesting one that we've gone to, because you would think that SDinart would actually want to kind of just close that inherent gap between them. But you know what? It doesn't really matter about the stage when you can just dive down there, dunk him just like that, Fausta.
Actually, this is what he needs. He really needs to capitalize a lot on his opening. Now he has done it. Obviously, ledge trap situation, it's Richter, it's hard, find the kill, but if he can keep this magic, his creativity, his velocity, he can keep up in the game.
That's the thing. I mean, like, obviously, he just kind of needs those momentum now. I do love that, you know, SDinart is actually starting to come out there and pressure off stage, because that is exactly where Richter is weakest. Like we saw, obviously, with the up B, of course, it has that hitbox on it. So using that to just interrupt Noxumbra trying to get back, and he can't make it back from that.
Finally, some stuff like, he's playing the game, ready. So, okay, now he showed the tools that he got that. Now it's threatening for Noxumbra, because apart from that, you see, he wants to be at the edge, because like, he got space, he got room to throw his projectiles, but now he's afraid to be at the edge because he knows he can get edge guard.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we're going to see Noxumbra, like we saw there, you know, obviously threw SDinart out there, but instead of, you know, kind of going for any sort of ledge pressure, just going to go center stage, because he recognizes how risky it is now that, you know, SDinart has shown this aggressive offstage play. They're just going to keep up with the positioning safely, you know, away from that ledge as much as possible.
Exactly. But the ledge trap, oh lord, that's so hard. The wait this time, but the roll got caught by the down smash. It's so hard to find a good solution. It's one of those moments where there's no good answer, but you have to find the one.
That's it, yeah. I mean, it's so tough to get back on stage when you've got a Richter pressuring you like that. But SDinart still has a bit of a lead here. Needs to just keep up this momentum. We've suddenly seen a new breath of life here from the Belgian player here. Just trying to get through, just trying to get past this Richter. Take us to that game 3, Fausta.
Oh la 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 la, that tech shares on the platform also. It's really good on his offensive, Noxumbra. He's not only throwing out projectiles and stuff like that, he's really controlling the movement of his opponent. And now that might be the last stock for SDinart, at least the last stock in winners. Ledge trap situation, and he's falling short to the edge. Noxumbra won 2-0. What a game.
What a game. I mean, we started to see that